like, because you're quite literally like a foundational member of what we would call blog era rap.
Yes.
You were probably one of the first names I think I really kind of found online because, you know, for people who don't know, you had kicked off like this weekly thing where you were dropping music every week, which was like new.
Yeah, nobody was doing that.
After you, Crooked Eye did it?
No, so Crooked Eye did
Or did Crooked Eye do it? Okay.
He did freestyles first in the middle of 2007.
So he was doing the weekly shit.
The weekly freestyles.
Okay. But you were dropping like original songs.
I was dropping original songs started in January, once a week. That shit was unheard of.
Did you ever get, because there was like that, the blog era was very interesting because you had like a guy like B.O.B. Who was like a blog era darling.
Yep.
And had amazing mixtapes. And for whatever reason, it just felt like he just was like hitting the ceiling at the label or whatever. And then he gets the Bruno Mars record and, you know, it, kind of the trajectory of his career changes. J. Cole's kind of in that same vein too.
Yep.
Were you ever like, did they ever try to force feed you like, because you had a major deal?
Yeah, I was with Jive.
Did they try to force feed you like
no, I came in there with the
singles? Like, yo, we got this hook from...
I came in there with those records. So it was different for me.
Were you like at the tail end of Jive existing?
Yes.
Crazy.
That's why I never got the hit record. So like I came in there with the big records. They were like, oh shit, we don't have to give this guy the stuff because he has it already. And then their issue was, okay, this guy is known as the rapper. How do we take him from being the rapper to doing this type of music? And as they were figuring it out, the label folds. So I went from like, they were getting ready to push the button. The first single Paradise did really well. We got BDS spins, it charted. And then we had the Marsha and Brochure record For the Culture. As soon as they were getting ready to impact, the label literally folded. Barry Weiss left. Like, he didn't even tell anybody. He just kind of left. He was like, I took this job at Def Jam. And then that was it. One day he was at work at Job. Next day he was at Def
What
Jam.
year was that?
This was 2011.
Damn.
So you think, okay, I had the records. I sat at, the entire label was defunct. So me, Chris Brown, R. Kelly, all of us.
Britney Spears was on Jive?
Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, all of us. We didn't have a home for like 5 months. And then eventually Sony came, because again, he just left. So Sony came in and they was like, okay, we're going to purchase, some artists are going to go to Epic and then some artists are going to go to RCA. So some people got dropped, like Diamond from Crime Mob, she got dropped, right? I got moved to RCA, so I had a brand new deal. So with this new deal, I had a brand new A&R, I had a brand new project manager, I had a brand new everything.
Also, all these people aren't people who like found you, so they're not as invested in.
And if you don't have the catalog or if you don't have the names, because for them it's numbers and it's about.
Yeah, they're like, well, why we want to like fuck? How motivating can it be to break an artist that you don't really, that you weren't a part of bringing into the building?
Right. So what I had to do, I had to make all new records. Because Jive, as you know, was a pop label. For sure. The only rappers on there was me, the Clips, and Diamond from Crime Mob.
Well, E40 probably had left by then. 40 was
gone. 40 was gone. So it was
Too Short.
He was gone. So it was only like 3 rappers. So I wanted to do the pop shit. I wanted to be in pop. I wanted pop money. Fuck all
I had the
shit.
Clips Fuck Jive shirt from like that era. Oh, no, it was from way earlier than that. Fuck.
Yeah, that was like 03.
That was like,
that was 03, 05.
I bought it on mixunit.com.
Yeah. So I had to call some favors in. So I called up Yellow Wolf. I called up Bruno. And this is before he did the record with, this is like right after he did the record with B.O.B. So I had a Bruno record. I had a John Legend record. But they still wasn't trying to push the button.
Damn.
So I just was like, all right, well, listen, it's time for me to go.
Who do you think is like, because I do feel like there was so many dope artists out of that era that like, for whatever reason, I think of guys like Pill and Charles Hamilton and fucking, there's just so many incredible artists that just, XV was crazy. Zero Heroes is insane. But
Love XV.
Who do you think was kind of like one of the products of that era of music that just for whatever reason you felt like, you know, should have been bigger, didn't necessarily hit the way that a lot of, you know, the peers did?
I'd probably say myself.
I mean, obviously, take yourself out of the conversation.
If I take myself out of the conversation, I think Fred, rest in peace, Fred the God, he was on his way. You know, I think what him and 38 Special was doing right before he passed away in the pandemic, I think he was finally kind of getting that love. Ace Hood, I think he got a bad deal when people started taking his flow.
You think Ace? You correlate Ace Hood with the blog era though?
Yeah, he was on my
like
cover.
Bugatti was like, yeah, that is true. He was on that cover. Oh my God,
he was on my cover. Yeah,
he was on the cover, and motherfuckers was like, why is he? Ace Hood is crazy, by the way.
Super fire. Shout out to Ace.
But Ace got some records.
Yeah, he got
some plaques.
But no, he has big records.
Yeah,
I think the issue was people took his flow after he had those hits, and then it was.
Yeah, Ace had some joints, man.
Big joints.
And like he's like quietly built up like a dope independent catalog since he's left Khaled.
He has a great following.
Yeah, he's got a like real locked in following. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it is, fitness. A lot of it is great music too.
Who all was on this cover? I'm trying to remember.
Me?
It was Asher.
Asher was on there. Me.
Was it Wale?
Cuddy.
Yep.
Charles.
Jesus.
Corey probably should have been
Guns
bigger.
was crazy.
Corey probably should have been bigger.
Corey was so tough.
B.O.B. Currency, who's cooking.
Spitter, yeah.
Cooking. Cuddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a crazy. That was because that was the second one, right?
Yep.
Because the first one was like Joel Ortiz, Crooked Eye.
Yeah. And Blue.
And Blue, yeah.
You know, Jay Leck was supposed to be on that cover.
Damn.
He was on tour with Mos Def.
I'm not gonna lie. He put out all that new music. I listened to the first like piece, and I haven't just had time to because I feel like I need to like sit down and like.
Yeah, I saw somebody's. I liked it. But if somebody said it felt like an audiobook.
Yeah, I thought it was cool what I heard, but I feel like it's so crazy that a single song, Exhibit C, can be so great that like it damn near like. It pushed him into this like shadowy mythical figure of music.
Yes.
And like the album he dropped it was like damn near a co-album with Jay-Z. I forget the name of the album. It was cool.
The Written Testimony.
But fucking Exhibit. It's like Exhibit C is such a.
That was Just Blaze. But Just said that he had an album full of those. Because they did an album together. And it's like, Just, what are you doing, bro? Like, because this is at his height. Because they did Exhibit A,
right?
Then they had Exhibit C, and then that same radio station he played Exhibit B with fucking Mos Def.
Listen, man, I wish Just Blaze was making more beats right now.
Yeah, he only makes sync beats.
Me and Alchemist were talking about this, and he was like, "Yo, if Just really just got focused for like a year, he could just do collab albums." Because Al's kind of showing like. Showing everybody the way right now.
I think me and Just had the same, we had the same booking agent for a while. He got into the EDM space.
He loves video games.
He's a gamer. And he just said, I think he just got tired. He was like, nah. Because I remember after I did the album with Knots, he came to the album release party. He was like, yo, I'm down to do a collab album. And then I never heard from Just again.
Yo, man. He's probably my favorite producer ever.
He has a collab. Listen to these names he has collab albums with that I know of.
That are just sitting on hard drives?
J Electronica. He has an Elzai album.
Elzai's one of them ones, man. Shout out to Detroit.
He has an Elzai album, bro. He's actually another guy that I would actually
He might be in that combo.
Yeah, he's in that combo.
He might be in that combo we had earlier, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'll put Elzai down.
Elzai's great. Damn.